In this video, I'm going to talk about the SUMIF function and the COUNTIF function. Now, the SUMIF functions are two functions in Excel that are used in regards to numbers. And so the SUMIF function, to begin with, is a function that is used when you need to add numbers conditionally. Now, the COUNTIF function is used when you need to count items conditionally. So the difference is the SUMIF, you use it when you want to add numbers based on a condition, while the COUNTIF function, you use it when you need to count. So numbers when you need to do a count based on condition. So I have a table here of different fruits and their sales value, the value that will record for sales, right? So if you want to, we're going to start by using the SUMIF function to calculate the value of apples that was sold, right? So to do that, since I have different products here, mango, oranges, we have apple occurring like 3 times. So how do I use the SUMIF function to only add the values of apples, right? So to do that, I will come to, this is what I'm going to type in my function. So for SUMIF, I'll put equal to, I'll type SUMIF, right? So Excel is going to list the elements that will make up this function. So the first element of this function is the range. Now the range is where you have the products listed, right? For in this case, where I have this product listed, so I'm going to select this range where I have all these products listed. Then I'll put followed by a comma. Then I'm going to specify my criteria. What then is my criteria? My criteria is I want to get sort out all the apples. So I'm going to type apples here, apple, right? I'll put it in commas. Then I'll follow by, then put it in apostrophe, followed by a comma. Then I'll select the range where the values are located. So I'll select this range. Then I'll now hit my enter button. So it has added up all the values for mangoes. So we have apples. We have apples 500 that was sold here, another 600, another 350. That gives us 450. So that's how we use the SUMIF function. Now another way you can still use the SUMIF function is we want to add up all the sales that have values above 500 naira, for instance, right? So in this case, I'll put my equal SUMIF function. Right? In this case, I'll select the range. First thing, we also select the range where the products are listed. Select it, followed by a comma. Then I want to get where all the values are. Okay, so this is what I'm supposed to select. I want to, okay, here, since I'm doing, so where all the values are greater than 50, right? So let me select this first and see what it gives me, comma, greater than 50, and I'll hit my enter sign. So there's an error with this. Okay, let me click on OK. Let me enter my SUMIF function again. So I'm supposed to follow it by a comma, right? This is supposed to be a comma. So this is supposed to be in apostrophe. So I'll put my apostrophes. I'll put this in quotes rather. This needs to be in quotes. Now hit the enter button. So you can see that we don't have any sales greater than 50. So let me edit this function again and put it for sales greater than 500. So it is still showing us 0, right? Why? Because I'm selecting the range. But the right thing to do is to come here and select where you have the figures. So I'm going to change my range to E6 to D14. And let's see what it gives us. E6 to E14, right? And if I hit it, it gives me this. So where we have sales greater than 500, we have the only figures we have greater than 500 is 600 and 1000. So he adds up that two figures to give me 16. Now let's look at the SUMIF function. Like I said, the SUMIF function is used when you want to add figures conditionally. You want to count figures conditionally. So I'm going to put my equal sign, then I'll type count if followed by parentheses, right? The first thing is to select my range. So I want to select my range and then followed by selecting my criteria. So this is where I have my range of the list of the products. Then followed by a comma. Then I'll type apples in quotes. So what this is going to do is going to count. So let's hit our enter. So what it does is that counts the number of times we sold apple on this table, which gives us 3. So this is basically what the SUMIF and the COUNTIF function is all about. So we can equally do the count if we want to count. So let's we want to count products. Let's say we want to count the products that have, how many products have sales greater than, let's say 300. So we're going to put count if we close our parentheses and select, first we select our range where we have our amount. We select our range, then followed by a comma, then we'll put our criteria. So put our criteria in quotes. So all my criteria where the sales is greater than 350, I want it to do a count, right? I want it to do a count. So I hit, so it has counted 6. So we have 6 products, 6 sales figures that are above 350. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 to count manually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is the result here. So this is how you can effectively use the COUNTIF function for a table that has ranges and you want to add figures conditionally. That is for the SUMIF function, and you want to count figures based on a criteria. You need to be using the COUNTIF function. Thank you very much for watching this video.